Krishna.
Okay. So I'm going to quickly share the slide with you.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can see, right?
Yeah,
This
ma'am.
whole Yeah, so this whole month of Kartik, we are going to do all Krishna Leelas, right? And we'll see because since I have just you in the class, so and I have to a little. It's going to be a short class today, so maybe we'll do half of it today and half on the next Saturday, and it's going to be a lovely session. You're going to enjoy, Prisha. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll do a quick Mangalacharan. Om Jnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namne. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavati Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Together we'll chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Radha Madhav ki jai, Shri Radha Govind ki jai, Shri Radha Damodar ki jai, Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Mai ki jai, Shri Nrsimha Deva Bhagwan ki jai, Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Okay. So, what we are going to discuss today, you can keep yourself unmuted because it is just you and me. Let it make it interactive. And because if when there are when there are too many children and if everybody is unmuted, it's a lot of chaos. But with two of us, we can just talk to each other by seeing this picture. What do you think? What Leela are we going to talk about today? Yeah.
That how Krishna does a lot of naughtiness with her mother.
Yeah. So do you know one time he ate mud and then his friends went and complained to Mother Yashoda that Krishna has eaten mud. Okay, so this is the mud eating Leela, and we are going to discuss why did Krishna eat mud. Okay, so you know what? When Mother Yashoda, she came running when she came to know that Krishna is eating this mud, and she was like, "Why, Kana? Am I not feeding you enough? Is makhan and is milk not enough at our home that you want to eat mud also?" And he's like, "No, no, ma, I did not eat at all." Am I saying, "No, I know your friends came and told me." He said they are always trying to implicate me when I don't even do mistakes, and they come and tell you because they're very jealous of me because I'm a very cute little boy, and that's why. So mother is saying, no, it's not because I trust only your friends. See, Baldao has also come, and he also, Balram, his older brother, he had also, gone and complained. And then Krishna is like, Balram, thou had come, ma. No, I really did not eat because now he could not, say that my older brother is also lying. He had that many etiquettes. Then Mother Yashoda, she says, no, no, come here, sit here. I want to see. And then he opens his mouth. And you know what Mother Yashoda saw inside their mouths? Do you know that? What did she see? She saw
I
the
think
entire she saw the entire universe. So now this is something that we have always heard, that when Mother Yashoda caught Krishna eating mud, and when she opened the mouth, all she could see was the universe. Now we will discuss today in detail what were the other things that Ma Yashoda saw inside Krishna's mouth. So we'll see one by one all the articles that she saw. Okay. Why I took up this slide is because when Krishna, he's scared that mother has now, checked my mouth, or when Mother Yashoda is pretending to be angry, then sometimes, you know, uh, in the Krishna Leela, we see emotions like fear, he's scared, and joy when Mama comes and hugs him big time, and he's sad when he wakes up in the morning and he doesn't see Mama by his side. So all these emotions, and sometimes he pretends to be angry. these emotions are not what we experience here in the material world. They're all divine, and the root behind all these emotions is only love and nothing else. Here in the material world where we stay, love is not always the reason. Yeah, there are here the reasons for emotions are generally, you know what, desires and ego. Yeah. And why did Krishna show the universe? Because have you heard about Madhurya Bhav? Have you heard about the Aishwarya Bhav? Madhurya is Krishna's opulence. Opulence means when you have so many powers, you have all the siddhis. So that is Aishwarya. Okay. Aishwarya means there are six types of opulences: all strength, all beauty, all knowledge, all fame, and all intelligence, all renunciation. Can anyone, okay, can anyone here, can you just give me a moment, beta? Just a second.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm extremely sorry. Yeah. So, see, so we have one more student, Vedanshi. Hare Krishna, Vedanshi, most welcome. It's going to be a short class today. Yeah. So I was telling you that Madhurya means sweetness. So there is one aspect of Krishna, he's very sweet. There is another aspect of Krishna, he's very opulent. है ना? Is there anyone on this earth who can say, I have all the wealth? Can anyone say, I have, no one is stronger than me? Can anyone say that I have all the intelligence? No one is more intelligent than I am? No. Right? So here, Hare Krishna, you want to say something?
Opulence?
Opulence means riches. Riches as in you are rich in knowledge, you are rich in strength, a lot of strength, a lot of knowledge, a lot of beauty, a lot of intelligence. Yeah. A lot of as in, yeah, a lot. When we talk about lot of with Krishna, it means the most. No one is as more beautiful than Krishna. No one is more intelligent than Krishna. No one is more powerful than him. Like that. Here, yeah, here the where Krishna stays in Vrindavan, when Krishna is in Vrindavan with Mother Yashoda, the sweetness aspect is always overpowering. Because does Mother Yashoda ever believe that her son is God? Never. She never does that. We will come to that slide. Okay. So yeah, here opulence wanted to dominate, Madhurya, and that was one reason why he showed the universe. Now, there are so many universes where we are. This is just the material world, and as we go up, there are so many more universes. As we move up towards Krishna, sweetness increases. As we come down, opulence increases. Okay, although when we come here on the material world where we stay bhulo, both are insufficient. Not even sweetness, not even opulence. Nothing is too much over here. We will not get into this slide into too much. Yeah. Now, some very precise reasons why uh, Lord Krishna he ate the mud. So, what were the reasons? First, he thought, because I have been telling a lot of lies about not eating butter, you know that? Because he was always lying that, and there is this very famous song, Maya Mori, Nanahi Makhan Khayo. You've heard about that? Yeah. So, yeah. So, uh, so he thought, because I maybe out of lying too much, it's my mouth may be so contaminated, although his lying is not lying also, but then he thought, okay, let me do some cleansing for myself. Then coming to the next reason, he said, because we have, how many mothers do we have? 7 mothers. There is this verse which says, Atmamata Guru Patni Brahmani Rajapatnika Dhenurdhari Tatha Prithvi Saptaita Matara Smrita. So Atmamata, my own mother, the one who gave birth to me, Guru Patni, the wife of my Guru, then Brahmani, the wife of the Brahmana, then Rajpatnika, the wife of the king, then Dhenur means, we know who's Dhenu? Dhenu is a cow, and Dhatri, Dhatri is the one who takes care of us when we are just born. Okay, and Tatha Prithvi. So Prithvi means Bhumi, right? Mother Earth. These are 7 mothers. Now, what does a mother generally feed to a child? Milk. What will be milk for Mother Earth? The mud. Okay. So Krishna wanted to taste the milk of Mother Earth, and that is her mud. He just went out and he's picking up the mud and he's eating the mud and he's saying, got some milk? What did he say? You got some milk. He wanted to taste milk in the mud of Mother Earth. So this was one reason. Okay, coming to the next reason, he wanted to give the taste of Braj Raja to all the demigods residing inside him. See, you told me, right, that Mother Yashoda, she saw the universe inside the mouth. You just told me. So when it is the universe inside the mouth, that means there are all people, all living beings residing inside the mouth, and everybody wanted to taste the Braja Raja. You know what is Braja Raja? It is the dust of Braja. Braja means Vrindavan. So he wanted everyone to taste. Yeah, he wanted everyone inside his mouth to taste that dust, because you know where the Devatas stay? In the higher planets, in the heaven. So do Devatas get a chance to come down to Vrindavan? No, they don't get a chance to come down. But that doesn't mean that they don't want to. The Devatas are always very anxious about getting a chance to come back here, on where Krishna stays in Vrindavan. So Krishna thought, now they are in these denizens in the heaven, they will never get a chance. So let me do one thing. Let me eat some mud and they will also get a taste of it. Next reason. What was the next reason? He thought that I'm a very simple, down-to-earth person. If you get butter to eat, that means you belong to a very rich family. Okay. If you get mud to eat, then do you belong to a rich family? No. So Krishna wanted to prove that I am really okay. You give me butter to eat or you give me mud to eat. I'm happy in both. That means if I have a lot of money or if I don't have a lot of money, I should be happy. See, in our lives also, Prisha and Vedanshi, see, we have to understand one thing. Not every time we are very happy. Are we always very happy? No. Sometimes we are very sad. We are upset about certain things. Maybe our brothers and sisters fighting with us and making our life miserable. Yeah, sometimes it can be very, very sad. But and sometimes it can be really very happy when your parents just got you your desired stuff. You had been longing for something, and your parents get you on your birthday. So when you are very happy, or if you are very sad, in both the situations, Krishna was always smiling. When he was eating butter, that time also he was very happy and smiling. When he was getting to eat the mud, that time also he was very happy and smiling. So what do we learn from this, beta? That whatever situations in our life, mama is scolding us or mama is hugging us big time, every time we should be happy because she only means good for us. Yeah. Then next slide. Yeah. Next reason. Detox. Yeah, because he thought, oh my god, too much grease inside me, because he used to eat a lot of butter. So he thought, I'm so full of butter inside, now I need to detox my body. And mud is an excellent detox agent. Have you ever have you ever been to India? You've come here? No?
Teacher,
Prisha?
I live in India.
Okay, cool. You live in India. Fine. So, in the villages, how they wash utensils? Sometimes they use mud to clear off all the grease that is stuck up on the utensils, because the mud is an excellent, you can say that if you're in India, you know what a Vim bar is, right? A Vim bar or Pril. The liquids with which we what we wash our utensils. Yeah. So he thought, because they use mud to cleanse off all grease from utensils, I think I can also use some dust to clear off all the greasiness that is there inside my tummy because of eating too much butter. And then there was this reason which I already told you, that he has this host of demigods staying within himself, because he's the See, he's inside and outside everybody. So if he's the universe is inside him, he's inside the universe. It's like that. So he wanted all the devatas to taste the mud. Then he thought that sometimes, if small children they eat mud, it can be like not very good for their health, right? Can it be very good for health eating mud? No, it can make you sick. And with very small children, it can be really poisonous if they eat just the wrong part of it. And he thought, okay, not too much poison maybe inside me, and let me have some antidote. You know what is an antidote? What poison was there inside him? See, there can be no poison inside Krishna. But what he was thinking, that when I drank milk from Putana, you know the Putana? You know Putana, the demoness?
I think it is the Rakshas.
Yeah, Rakshasi, the demoness who had come to feed Krishna poisonous milk. Okay. And Krishna what did he do? He had sucked out the very life out of Putana. Now he's thinking, okay, because I drank some poison, so maybe I need some antidote. And that's why I should eat the mud, and it's going to help me clear off all the poison that must be still remaining inside my body. Okay. Now, one more thing. One other reason why Krishna ate mud, because he thought, I have to learn this quality of forgiveness from Mother Earth. What I have to learn? The quality of forgiveness. Can you think of anyone else who's more forgiving than Mother Earth? No. See, you walk on the goddess?
Goddess.
Yeah, that's a good one. See, when we walk on earth, do you know how we trample the earth? Do you know how we trample the grass? But does the grass ever bother us? No, the grass it will always feel soft under your feet, right? We have this verse from the Shiksha Ashtakam which says, Shunadapi sunichena tarorapi sahishuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sadaharihi. So this verse says, Pranadapi sunichena means you have to be humbler than the blade of grass, because the grass is always very humble and Mother Earth is always very forgiving. We walk on Mother Earth. We trample Mother Earth like anything. But does she make you lose your balance? Has you ever experienced this, that I'm walking and Mother Earth is protesting and it is pushing and she's trying to push you away? No, only in certain cases when there are earthquakes, then we see Mother Earth trembling. Otherwise, Mother Earth is always stable, right? And however much we are hurting her when we are walking on her, but still she's always forgiving. So Lord Krishna thought that if I also eat this um, mud from Mother Earth, I will also learn the quality of forgiveness. Now tell me, does Krishna need to learn the quality of forgiveness from anyone? No, all the qualities already come from Sri Krishna, but then it's just his way of expressing his love for Mother Earth, and he's saying, no, I have to learn. Why he had to learn forgiveness? He was thinking that soon after this Braj Leela, I have to go to Mathura and I have to go and fight with so many Kshatriya, kings who are very demonic. That and sometimes I will need to forgive people. So let me learn this quality of forgiveness from Mother Earth. Okay, then he thought, let me be a trendsetter. What did he think? Let me be a trendsetter, and he thought, ki now this will be a new custom. Before Krishna ate mud, it was not at all popular among children. Children never used to eat mud. But after Krishna, he set up this trend, we can say. He started a new custom, and all children, they learned how to eat mud. You have seen, did you as a child ever eat mud, Prisha? Did you ever? No? Your mother will. You don't remember? Ask your mom. Mom, when I was a child, did I ever get a chance to eat mud? Because kids just love to eat mud. Okay. And there is this quality of rajas also in, yes, Prisha. So you,
telling no.
No? Okay. Okay. Cool. So, and he wanted to learn the quality of rajas also from Mother Earth. Let's not get into the details of this one. And then there is a very sweet reason which was written. It says that, about the story about Parshuram. Okay, Lord Parshuram, he's Lord Krishna's incarnation. Oh, some other time maybe I will tell you this story. So you know what? Lord Parshuram, he killed the Kshatriyas, 21 generations of Kshatriyas. He wiped off from Mother Earth. Why? Because they were all demonic kings. Okay, so then he did, what did he do? He removed all the Kshatriyas and he gave the kingdom of earth to the Brahmanas. Now the Brahmanas are also called Dvija. What do we call the Brahmanas? Dvija. Dvija means twice, Ja means born, twice born. The Brahmanas are twice born. Now, how is anyone twice born? See, one time when we take birth from our mother, that time, and second time when we get initiation, we get our spiritual master. You have heard about Diksha? When you get a Diksha from your Guru, that times you are born for the second time. So the Brahmanas are known as Dvija. So what did Lord Parshuram do? He gave the kingdom of earth to Dvija. Now our teeth, our teeth, they are also born twice. One time we have the milk teeth, the milk teeth, and when they all fall off, and then again we have our permanent set of teeth. You know that. You must have heard about that. So the teeth are all, because the teeth are also born twice, so they are also called Dvija. Okay, so he thought, let me be like Parshuram. Parshuram gave earth to the Dvijas. I will also give earth to the Dvija, means to the teeth, because he was eating the mud, and mud is a part, of course, mud is earth, right? So he was giving earth to the Dvija. Okay, just another way of, understanding. Then he thought I should be equipoised, same in hardships and prosperity. As I told you earlier, butter is a sign of prosperity. Mud is a sign of hardship, because if you have to eat mud, imagine you don't get butter to eat, you don't get proper food to eat, and you have to fill your tummy with mud. That means some hardship in life is going on. And he thought, let me be balanced in both the situations. Whether I'm getting butter to eat or I'm getting mud to eat, I'm going to be same. Now, next part of this discussion is, what did Mother Yashoda see? What we discussed till now was what was the reason why Krishna ate mud? Now, when she opened the mouth, what all did Mother Yashoda see? This we are going to do in the next part of our discussion. For today, I am going to stop here because, as I told you, it's going to be a very short class today. So thank you so much, Prisha, for being there and a very cute listener. Thank you, Vidanchi. Thank you so much, Mataji. We will just chant the Mahamantra 3 times and then we end the class. Okay?
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Prabhupada ki जय, श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय, गौर प्रेमानंद, हरि हरि बोल. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna,
Mataji.
Mataji.